I'll tell you what, the one thing that sticks out for me, Don, this team clicking, firing on all pistons, on all cylinders. Home record above 500. Road record above 500. Stay hot before the break. It starts tonight. We hate snakes too, Brett. Welcome to the ball game. Enjoy.
Let's check out the Diamondbacks starting lineup, brought to you by Appliance Alley for Torey Lovello. It is Corbin Carroll leading it off in right field. Ketel Marte, the all-star at second base. Jock Peterson is the DH with Christian Walker at first base. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in left field with Gabriel Moreno doing the catching. Eugenio Suarez at third base with Alek Thomas in center. And Geraldo Perdomo is at shortstop, rounding out the starting nine for the Snakes. On the mound for the Padres tonight is Randy Vasquez.
25-year-old making his 12th start, and you know what? Randy last time out was throwing the ball really well in Boston. He got hit with the line drive on the right forearm, had to be taken out of the game. As I mentioned, 12th start, 32 strikeouts. There's some contact there. Randy Vasquez gets the first start of the homestand.
Left to right across the outfield. Profar, Merrill, and Peralta. Third to first, it is Machado, Kim, Cronenworth, and Arise, with Higashioka doing the catching for Vasquez. And the City Connect chest protector going there for Higgy tonight as Corbin Carroll making his way.
We are ready for baseball. First of 3 against the Diamondbacks. Downtown San Diego is the scene. Stepping up to the plate for the Diamondbacks will be Corbin Carroll. Stepping up to the mic with the play-by-play is the voice of the San Diego Padres, Don Orsillo. Donnie?
Thanks very much, Mudley. Here we go. Game 1 of the homestand. It is a lengthy homestand for the Padres. Game 1 of the series against the Diamondbacks. Here we go. Randy Vasquez ready to work here in game 1 with Corbin Carroll in on the left side. And the first pitch up and away for ball 1. Underway from San Diego. Padres have won 11 of their last 14 games and have matched their season high mark of 5 games over 500. That said, tough schedule coming up here for the Padres in the next couple of weeks, really.
Yeah, the next 19 games, there's only a few playing teams below 500. So, yes, the Padres have their work cut out for them. But I tell you, with the way they're playing right now, watch out, the opposition.
2-0 pitch and a swing and a miss for Corbin Carroll. Foul tipped into Higashioka's mitt. Padres have won 4 of 7 meetings against the Diamondbacks this year and have been scoring some runs, 7.6 runs per game so far in the season series. That'll work.
You know what's great about that? We talk about it all the time for the pitching staff. You know, you score 4, 5, 6 runs. You can make a mistake. You can give up a solo shot, a 2-run shot, and still be in the game.
Twelfth start of the year for Vasquez. Rocks with a 2-2 pitch. And a liner to center field. Merrill coming over, will have to play it on a hop, and it gets by him. Heading to second base, the speedster Corbin Carroll stands at second with nobody out here in the first inning.
Well, he got caught in between, it looks like. That's a changeup. Corbin Carroll one-hands it to center field. Okay, now, how do you play this one? He's on the shortstop side of second base. He rounds it. Should he go for it? Plays it back.
Ooh.
It takes the bat hop off the bare hand, it looks like, Don.
Yeah.
And with the speed of Carroll, he's got that play right in front of him. He's in scoring position.
They have ruled it a double. So Carroll at second base to get things started. Here's Ketel Marte, voted into the All-Star game as the starting second baseman. It was a goal of his from spring training, and he has made it happen, made it real.
Yeah, he has been doing quite well since the get-go. An important part of the Diamondback lineup. But with the way the Diamondbacks playing, it's been not just him. It's been more than a handful. They've been doing quite well.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Changeup had him off balance, and it evens the count at 1-1. Last 27 games, a .350 average, 13 extra base hits, 22 runs driven in, and as you mentioned, his second All-Star game. Leads the team in batting average at .288. And lifts it in the air to center field. Incoming is Jackson Merrill. And Merrill a little stagger, but he's there to make the catch for the first out. When Padres pitchers canine, your entire pet lineup wins. Petco Vital Care members can visit participating Petco locations the next day to score 25% off your total purchase. Just ask to redeem the Padres canine promotion at checkout.
You know, no pitcher likes to give up an extra base hit to lead off the ball game. You know, you give up a single, you got the double play in order. No movement after one out. That's very important for Randy Vasquez. Take it pitch by pitch.
One away with Carroll at second. Here is Jock Peterson. The veteran DH will take a strike. .284, 12 homers, and 36 runs batted in. Randy Vasquez took a no decision against the Red Sox last Friday at Fenway. Gave up 1 run in 4 innings. 9-2 Padres eventual win. But he left that game after taking a line drive off his right forearm. The X-rays were negative, and obviously here he is.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking. He was throwing the ball so well on the road in Boston. Got to play it safe, though. I mean, that hurts. A line drive off the forearm. Could not wait to get back out there.
Well, you got 2 teams who hit well with runners in scoring position. Diamondbacks first, Padres second. The guy who's been striking out a lot lately, Jock Peterson, 14 Ks in his last 9 games. Fouls it back, and it hangs here at 1-2.
Well, with the way Randy Vasquez throws the baseball in the zone, yeah, he walks very few hitters. He's a strike thrower, but it's about quality strikes. Just can't throw it down the middle, especially to these Diamondbacks. Hit the corners, go up and down, and utilize that changeup, especially to the lefties.
Surrounded the plate, but not a strike. The sweeper makes it 2-2.
Yeah, tried to go with the back door right there. I love that. Yeah, I love that idea. Just didn't get the corner.
You see it surrounded?
It went around it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
2-2 pitch. Is in the air to left field. Down the line. Long run for Profar. Not going to get there, but it's a foul ball. So 2-2 here to Peterson. Checking out the twig. Make sure he didn't fracture it.
Also, always have to be aware of Corbin taking that extra base. You can't one look him at second. You got to once, twice, maybe 3 times. Make him stop in his tracks.
7th pitch of this plate appearance coming up for Jock Peterson. Full count now. Missed with the sweeper. I'll feel pretty much straight away on Peterson. Does have 12 home runs on the year. Was 0-2. Now it's a full count, 3-2. And taking his time out is Peterson. Waiting on deck is Christian Walker, who is some kind of hot right now, on fire.
White hot.
And quite the series in LA against the Dodgers. 3-2 pitch, hit in the air, a long way to center field. Merrill going back at the wall. It's gone. Jock Peterson with a 2-run shot. And it's 2-0 Arizona in the first. 13th home run of the year for Jock Peterson. Quite an AB right there.
Oh, remember I was talking about strikes as opposed to quality strikes. 3-2, 4-seam fastball. And where does he get it? Ouch. Outer third. Jock gets extended. And Jackson Merrill runs out of room.
So an 8-pitch plate appearance, goes 411 feet.
Donnie made a good point. That one hurts because he had him 0-2 to start off that at bat.
Still just 1 out of the inning. Christian Walker sends one foul off to the right out of play. The Diamondbacks took 2 out of 3 from the first place Dodgers. They're looking to win 3 consecutive games for the first time in a month. And they won 4 straight to begin June. And with a win tonight, could get back to 500. So here it is. Last 24 plate appearances for Walker. 13 for 20. 5 home runs, 11 RBIs. At least 1 home run in 3 straight games, and they were all against the Dodgers.
You know, I was looking at some of the home runs that were hit off the bat of Walker, talking about pitches in the zone. Man, he was going down and getting them. He was crushing pitches up in the zone. Good plate coverage for the big kid.
You brought up a good point. Why did they continue to pitch to him?
Yeah, look at that.
This is center field, but right at Merrill, who makes the catch for out number 2. He's handled both outs so far here in the first inning. And that'll bring Lourdes Gurriel.
You know, sometimes you throw a pitch right down the middle of the plate, and the guy's a little bit too quick or not quick enough. Sounded like he got in on him a little bit on that fly ball.
So 2 down for Gurriel. 267, 12 homers, and 53 runs batted in. Spins out of the way of a pitch in. Vasquez wasn't part of the decision against Arizona when he faced him back on June 6th. Gave up 3 runs in 6 2/3, a 4-3 Padres loss as it turned out. Lined into left field, down the left field line, over is Profar to play it. Heading for 2 is Gurriel. Here comes the throw, and he is in safely. A 2-out double for Gurriel.
Does the sweeper sweep? Yeah, that's center cut right there. Speeds up his bat. Talk about off-speed pitches in the zone. Doesn't mean you can't throw him a sweeper. Just poorly located. Thinking 2 out of the box. My first base coach Dave McKay was in his ear, telling him to take 2.
Well, the Diamondbacks, they are used to doing this in the first inning when they do their damage. Highest batting average in the first inning. This is since 1946. So it's not just recently. The Cardinals, 336 back in 2000. The Diamondbacks this year hitting at 320 in the first inning.
Yeah, I think a lot of that has to do with Christian Walker. You know, he's batting 4th in cleanup. I tell you what, you think that Carroll, Marte, and Peterson, they're going to get some good pitches to hit because you don't want to face Christian Walker with a runner on base. They're going to do some damage.
So 2 down, Gurriel at second base. And Moreno standing in. The Snakes catcher. Hitting at 250, 4 homers, and 30 runs batted in. Last 5 games for Arizona, they're hitting as a club at 324 with 10 home runs, 25 extra base hits. So they have been in a pretty good groove. You get 2 teams playing each other, playing good baseball at the same time. This will be pitch 25 of this first inning for Randy Vasquez. Strike evens a count of 1-1.
That's a quality strike right there. That's the cut fastball from Vasquez.
Where do they rank offensively since the beginning of June? First in batting average, second in OPS, second in runs per game, extra base hits, third. So the offense has been very good, and they're starting to get some of their pitching back now off the IL. So Torey Lovullo very pleased with what has gone on lately, especially the Dodgers series, and it took 2 out of 3 from LA before coming south. Fouled off to the right, out of play. Outfield set up straight away. Two-two pitch. And a swing and a miss. Vasquez able to get him on the sinker to end the inning, but a 2-run shot for Jock Peterson. 2-0 Diamondbacks. 2-0 Diamondbacks have the lead as we head to the bottom of the first inning back at Petco Park. Let's check out the Padres starting 9. Arraez about to lead it off at first base with Profar in left, Cronenworth at second base, Machado at third, Solano's the DH with Merrill in center, Peralta in right, Kim at shortstop, and Higashioka doing the catching for Vasquez as On the mound is Slade Ciccone, who's got a 2-0 lead before he throws a pitch tonight.
Yeah, 25-year-old making his 12th start, and the 2-6 record. Don't let that fool you in the high ERA. This kid's got some good stuff. He's got 4 quality pitches, not just 1 or 2 that are good. He's got good 4 quality pitches. His whip at 1.26.
Sarai is about to lead it off here for the Padres. In there for strike 1 to Arise. Four-seam fastball. 312 with 2 homers, 23 runs batted in. First 86 games for Arise between his time spent in Miami and San Diego.
Well, I think this Padre ball club, you would agree, Donald, that down 2-0 in the first, their attitude is bring it on. Bring it on.
Never out of a game,
no.
That's for sure.
Yep.
And they've gotten to him before. 9.35 ERA.
Patience here by Arise.
This is his 3rd start of the year against the Padres. Gave up 6 runs in 4 1/3. And a loss made 3rd. That was at Chase Field in Phoenix. 2-1 pitch going to miss. 3-1. Then he took a no decision here at Petco Park June 6th. Allowed 3 runs in 4 1/3. That was a 4-3 D-backs eventual victory. Out ahead, sending it foul down the right field line, out of play.
Maybe some home runs this evening for the Padre hitters.
Rise fouls it off to the left, out of play. Felt he had a good pitch to work with, a little frustrated.
Once again, falls into the category of strikes and quality strikes. Big league level, you better throw quality strikes.
Payoff pitch. And Arise hits a fly ball to right field. Carroll moving back. Will have room as he makes the catch shy of the track for out number 1. Time now for the Sequant Casino Resort scouting report.
Well, for the big right-hander, he's got good stuff, as I mentioned. He's got to have that slider. I talked to pitching coach Brent Strom, who's strolling out there right now, it looks like, in fact.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, huh? Very early.
Yeah.
But he must have seen something mechanically, is my guess, right? I mean, something that he sees him be out of whack with.
Yeah, he made a beeline right out there, and he also has to elevate once in a while. Ciccone, Brent told me that, a lot of pitchers down, slider, down, which is great. But, to change the eye level and maybe catch a guy off guard once in a while, elevate that fastball. So keep an eye on that tonight from Ciccone. Yeah, he might have. Good point, Don. Something mechanically. Just want to stop it right now.
I don't know that I've seen a pitching coach come out with 1 out, facing 1 batter.
Yeah.
So jerks him Profar. And on the left side. Swings at the first pitch. Lifts a fly ball to center field. Alec Thomas is out in center for the Diamondbacks. 2 down. Score a free jumbo jack from Jack in the Box after a Padres home run with a purchase of a large drink. 2 down in the first for Jake Cronenworth. Jake batting in the 3 spot and 260 with 12 homers and 53 runs batted in. He was giving up some home runs early. First 9 starts he gave up 12, but his last 3 starts none. Cronenworth does have a home run off Ciccone, 1 for 2 against him with a home run. You mentioned the high earned run average for Ciccone at 5.81, 10th highest among pitchers with 50 or more innings this year. On the ground to shortstop, picked on the backhand by Perdomo. His throw is in plenty of time. It's a 1-2-3 first for Ciccone. It's a 2-0 Diamondbacks lead. 2-0 Diamondbacks have the lead as we head to the second inning. It is going to be a tough month coming up here for the Padres. We mentioned earlier the competition is pretty steep. You get the Diamondbacks first. You got the Mariners, Braves, Guardians, Nationals, Orioles, and Dodgers. They're all good. And that is part of the problem. The Nationals are below 500, but they're playing better baseball lately and seem to be playing their best baseball. So it's going to be tough. But, you know, if you're going to go places, you got to beat the best. That's the way it goes. Soft liner. Cronenworth to the short lawn and right to make the catch for out number 1 here on 1 pitch in the 2nd inning.
And win series against the teams that are below 500, right? You play well. You know, you match up against the good teams above 500. Take your chances that way, especially with the way the Padres have been playing. But, Don, you have to beat the teams that are below 500 and that you should beat.
4 of those teams lead their respective divisions. Seattle, Cleveland, Baltimore, and L.A. leading their respective divisions. So it's going to be tough. But you got to like the way you're heading into it. The way the Padres are playing right now. It really started, as we talked about in the open, on the last homestand. It's elevating and Thomas chases.
Yeah, what a great homestand last time. Then, of course, the road trip was great, traveling east. Clicking.
Alex Thomas, as Mike Schultz looks on. Bats with 1 away, down to the count 0-2. Ground ball over the mound, coming from short to the right side of the infield is Kim. 2 down. Watch Sunday's game against these Arizona Diamondbacks for free exclusively on Roku as part of MLB Sunday Leadoff at 1 p.m. Padres.tv subscribers will be able to stream the game the same way you would watch a regular Padres.tv game. To learn more, visit MLB.tv/Roku. Two down, Geraldo Perdomo. 262, no homers, 7 runs batted in. First 25 games of the year for Perdomo. And last we saw the Diamondbacks, he was on the IL. Reinstated on June 11th. And a right meniscus tear.
Ooh, that's not good.
Ripped down the right field line, but out ahead. A foul ball.
Okay, now as a pitcher, that's a 14 fastball. He's way out in front of it. He pulls it, right? Well, you can counter with something soft down and away, a changeup, something that looks like a fastball. Maybe relocate that fastball up out of the zone. And there's that changeup.
Wasn't biting.
Yep. Not close enough.
Long first for Vasquez. Since he's pitched 37 with 2 quick outs here in the 2nd inning. And misses with the curveball. On deck, top of the order for the Snakes, Corbin Carroll. Went around and strikes out, foul tipping into the catcher's mitt for strike 3. Bottom of the 2nd inning back at Petco Park with the Diamondbacks on top 2-0. Michael King kind enough to join us from the Padres dugout. How are you, my friend?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Very good. Pretty good trip. Well, we'll start with you. Yesterday versus the Rangers, 5 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run, walked 2, struck out 5. What do you think?
It was good. I wish I could have gone a little deeper, but win's a win, you know?
Do you get mad? I mean, be honest. Open book.
There's a liner to right. Carroll's not going to get there. Back off the wall. Manny's headed for 2. Throw headed there, but he'll get to second base. Standing with a double.
I think this is a rhetorical question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. You don't want the ball taken out of your hand, do you?
I do not. And
care to elaborate?
Schulte knows that, and I told him, it was actually when I first got traded over here, and he called me. I said, listen, no hard feelings. I will be emotional and probably say some things you don't like, but I'm never going to want to get pulled from the game. And he's been good about handling my emotions.
That's good. That's good. Well, you have a good relationship.
I think it's great.
I'm glad you cleared the air on that early. I mean, that probably helped things out, I would think.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, a very good trip from a team standpoint as well, playing two good teams and winning both series.
Yeah. I know we've been rolling, so it's fun to see our bats and come together, and then the pitching's been there at least good enough. So we got to keep growing.
As the summer heats up, Michael, do you feel that you're at your best when it's hot?
I hate the heat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you talk about the hitters being cold, right?
I think that like a hitter standing out in the outfield, not moving for 3 innings, and then got to go swing is way harder than me going out there every inning and I'm warm the whole time. So I think that it's a much harder job for the hitter. I also, you know how I pitch, I love to throw the sinkers in on the hands, and if I can get a stinger on one of these guys, I think it shuts them down for the rest of the game.
This will miss up and away to Jackson Merrill. Well, we get to the All-Star people voted on this last week since we last spoke, and pretty terrific that the Padres have 2 starters heading into the All-Star game.
Absolutely. I mean, one of them's 2 down for me. The other one's 3 down for me.
To short,
and
he's out
right
at first, but nicely done. Move him over, get him in. Padres on the board. Merrill will pick up an RBI.
That is textbook old school baseball we just saw the Padres, huh? Michael, from your vantage point, I mean, you're next to Jackson Merrill. You see his at-bats. You see his defense when you're pitching out there. Your thoughts on the kid?
He's one that is unbelievably impressive to me. He goes out in center field in a position he's never played before and plays at a Gold Glove caliber, and then is out here in his first time in the big leagues and puts together some of the most professional at-bats I've seen. I mean, he's incredible. I didn't know him at all coming into spring training, and then in spring training he opened my eyes and he's exceeded even those expectations. So he's been a huge part of this team's success, and I know he's going to be for a long time.
We're not in the clubhouse day to day. We're with you on the road, of course, traveling everywhere, but not in the clubhouse. But it really, from afar, looks like this team has really come together over the last couple of weeks or so. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think obviously winning helps that, and I felt like we were always, I guess I'd say, up and down, where we can never string. I mean, it took us however long to sweep a team, but once you kind of get that going and can really get rolling, then it makes it even easier to build that chemistry. And I felt like we had great chemistry to start the year, but then the winning really makes it come together.
1-2 pitch hit in the air to left field. Gurriel coming in and under. Padres are on the board. Thanks so much for joining us, Michael. Congratulations on another good outing.
Real quick, Mud, I didn't see you at the pool in Texas. I saw Don. I'm pretty upset.
Wow.
Yep, that's true. Wow. It's a fact. It's a fact. 2-1.
I was sleeping.
2-1 Diamondbacks. 2-1 Diamondbacks have the lead over the Padres. We get ready for the top of 3. Major League Baseball is taking over Texas with the game's biggest events. The action begins with the T-Mobile Home Run Derby on ESPN July 15th at 5 p.m. Pacific. Then catch the 94th MLB All-Star Game presented by MasterCard July 16th at 4 p.m. Pacific on Fox. A swing and a miss for Corbin Carroll, top of the order. Fernando will be there. A total of 28 pitches in the first inning for Vasquez. Second inning, much better. 10 pitches and no runs allowed. More importantly, enjoyed a 1-2-3 inning.
That's a good sign. Hope he found a groove. Those 2 runs shut him down after that.
A grounder to second. Cronenworth sliding to his left. Fires to first for the out.
You know, usually your on-base percentage, you want to be around 330, 333. Since June 2nd, 442 for Marte. Kept him quiet in the first, had him fly out. Got a call there.
Got 121 home runs as a member of the Diamondbacks, tied for 6th in the club all time. There's a fly ball to left center that has Jackson Merrill over into left center. 2 down. And now 13 home runs on the year.
Be interesting to see how many fastballs he gets this at bat. It was a fastball that he sent over the wall. Doesn't mean you can't throw him one. Maybe try to tie him up. That first pitch there was a curveball, keeping him off balance.
Line to center. It'll stay in the yard. Right at Merrill. Makes the catch. It ends the inning. 2.5 done. That was a 7-pitch inning. 2-1 Diamondbacks.
What a great atmosphere. Bring a picnic basket, a blanket, watch a big league ball game, have some social sparklers. Future big leaguer right there.
The City Connect uniforms out there. Hello. Glad to have you with us. Ha-Sung Kim lifts a pop-up into shallow left. Perdomo out in is Gurriel. And Gurriel makes a catch for the first out here of the home half of the 3rd inning. And that'll bring up Kyle Higashioka. Good to be home. No?
It sure is, Don. I was just taking it all in on that shot we just showed you and all the people here. I'll tell you what, something's on the grill because it's smelling pretty good right about now, too.
It is.
Are you cooking something up there, Hoss?
No, I got nothing going.
Nothing at Don Tangelo's?
I cooked everything that I brought with me. It's already gone. It's been consumed. There's nothing. I'm not cooking anything.
Let me guess, chicken.
Yes. And salad. Salad and chicken.
It's a good combo.
I try to eat well at home because the road is, it's tough to eat well.
A little dicey.
It's a little fuzzy. Yes, Texas especially. This is line to center, and that's going to get in for a base hit. Sinking liner and a base hit for Higashioka. Second hit of the night for the Padres off Ciccone.
Oh, that's the high breaky ball. That's a hanging curveball, and Higgy's all over it. Look at it keeping his head down right there. Head to the barrel. Send it on its way for the big league knock.
Well, Ciccone has been highly economical. That's the game's first single, first of all. But Ciccone just 23 pitches to the first 9 batters. And a strike called by Chad Whitson there that Arise kind of shaking his head at.
Yeah, look a little high.
Softly lined and caught, trying to turn it into 2, but it'll be late. As Higashioka alertly dives back to the bag at first. Now 2 down. Well, Ciccone enjoys not pitching at Chase Field. If that makes any sense to you. At home, 11.65 ERA. But on the road, a 3.35 ERA.
Not a fan of Copper Square, I guess.
No, and the whip is under 1.
Yeah. See if the All-Star can do some damage this inning. So happy for Jurickson. Go back to Texas, representing the Friars.
Two 2-0. That's the first Padres outfielder to be named an All-Star starter since Tony Gwynn, 1999.
Wow.
It's been a while for the Padres.
Yeah.
Strike over the inside edge. Third ball that time dropped in. How do you do?
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
You don't get that stuff everywhere.
Yeah, the drop in.
Yeah. This is a fly ball left field as Gurriel moves over and makes a catch. That'll end the inning. We're through 3 in San Diego. Arizona on top 2-1. Highest slugging percentage on the road. 543. Christian Walker with Ohtani on top. And then Abrams, a former Padre, second in that category. Wow.
Well, Randy Vasquez kept him quiet his first at bat. A little fly ball to Jackson Merrill. And if there comes a point in time during a game where he can beat you, don't pitch to him. Look at those 9 games against the Dodgers this season, Don.
9 games, 9 home runs.
Wow. Well, with the way the Padres pitching staff has been throwing, they've thrown some good quality pitches, getting some good hitters out, especially last road trip. Hopefully Randy Vasquez can follow suit.
Vasquez has settled into this outing, retiring the last 7 Diamondbacks in a row. 1, 2, 3 innings in the second and third. 3-0 though, and Walker swings at the 3-0, grounds it to third. Manny Machado on the run and in time. First out of the inning. Here's a look at our wire cam presented by Defy. 1 down in the 4th inning. Lourdes Gurriel coming up. The Diamondbacks left fielder doubled to left in the 1st inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Chase the fastball.
Let's see if that's the only heater he gets this at bat. That one was right down the middle. It's a challenge at 93. Pulled off it a little bit for the swing and miss.
Takes it the other way down the right field line into the seats.
And late on that 93. Put him away right here. Don't let him get back in the count.
Fouls it off to the right, out of play. Outfield deep and straight away on Gurriel. And 1 out here in the 4th inning. Not going to chase that, not enticing enough. Missing with a curveball.
Yeah, he really worked around that one. You could see that arm action working around that pitch.
And we got a violation. Makes it 2-2, so a pitcher violation. And a ball granted here to Gurriel. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out on that curveball. 3rd strikeout for Randy Vasquez, 2 down.
Randy answers back, and that one a little bit more towards Higashioka's mask, more on line, a better break, and look at the swing. Shoulder, hips, knees, way out in front, just kind of dragging that bat through the zone. Really nice pitch.
So 2 down now, 9 in a row, retired by Vasquez. And here is Moreno for his 2nd look at Vasquez. Moreno struck out swinging in the 1st inning. Again, so far 3 Ks for Vasquez through now 3 2/3 innings for the right-hander. Gallagher Square is jam-packed.
That's the biggest party in San Diego going on right now.
Yeah, it is. This has the look of
hey, yeah,
party.
Social sparklers.
That's ball 4 and a 4-pitch walk for Moreno down to first base with 2 down. This looked like the biggest crowd I've seen this year. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's got that look.
I agree.
It's got to be close.
I agree. Toledo Mud Hens.
Oh, I've been there. You been there? Did you play there?
Never been to Toledo. No.
I think Scan has.
Oh, I think the big.
He's not with us tonight, though.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was going to talk to him about it.
He was a mud hen. Tall mud hen.
Yes. Ned Skeldon Stadium.
I've heard of that.
Yes.
Older. There's the big tall right-hander.
Yeah, he was a mud hen.
Yeah, the freakishly tall right-hander.
Yep, he was a mud hen. And he is freaking out right now, wondering what we're talking about. This one is fouled outside of third. His mind is racing right now. Why are they showing me? What are they saying? What are they doing? Why am I on television? Yeah.
Look at the guns on Scan.
Oh, he's jacked. Have you ever seen his workout?
This guy works out like 2.5 hours a day.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, he's there when I get there, and he's there long after I leave.
Well, I'll tell you this. He eats like a garbage disposal, and then he works his tail off.
Yes. Yeah.
I was hanging out in the hotel lobby the other night in Texas about 1:30 in the morning. Seriously, because I want to get out of my room. I just
in your robe?
Not in the robe.
Yeah.
He walks in with a Domino's pizza, not a sponsor.
Wow.
He's crushing a pizza at like 1:30 in the morning.
Wow.
I got to have a full stomach before I go to bed. I said, you're the lucky one.
Wow. Yeah, but it's an extensive workout. Though.
Yes.
I mean, it's a lot of weights. It's a lot of cardio. It's a lot of everything. It's too much.
Yeah.
What do you bet he comes in here in between innings? What'd I do? 3-1 pitch fouled off, and a full count now for Eugenio Suarez. Thomas waiting on deck. Diamondbacks batting here with 2 down in the 4th inning. Whoa. Three-2 pitch is fouled down the right field line. So we started that whole Scan thing talking about the Toledo Mud Hens. He had an 8.75 ERA in 1996 in Toledo.
What's wrong with that?
That's not good. That's very high. It's almost 10 runs. So I don't think he enjoyed his time in Toledo. This one is fouled off to the right out of play. They were the Tigers AAA.
Yeah.
And I was actually there in '96 in that league with Pawtucket. Yeah. Would have played Scan.
Do you remember Scan?
I do not. David Eckstein was on that Pawtucket Red Sox team that I was with. Former Padre. Left side and through into left field. A base hit. And a throw to third, and he's safe. So Suarez with a base hit. All this coming with 2 outs, the walk and a hit. And all of a sudden, you got Diamondbacks at first and third.
I'll tell you what, with the count, right? Full 2 outs. Off and running is Moreno, so that plays right in front of him. There he goes. There's the pitch, and doesn't even break stride right there. Safely into third.
This is all after he had retired 9 batters in a row. First 2 outs of the inning. But a walk to Moreno, the single for Suarez.
See if Vasquez can make quick work here of Thomas.
Off the end of the background, it's softly to Machado at third. His throw in plenty of time. Out of the jam is Vasquez. Diamondbacks leave a pair. It's 2-1 Arizona.
But for Brandon Nimmo, he's on a different type of club, requires different things from him. He's a veteran player. If I didn't put names attached to those statistics, and I didn't tell you how much experience these players had, you looking at raw numbers, I think you could make a case Jackson Merrill should at least be in the conversation among reserves guys.
I think so, and I know it's easy for me to say because I see the kid play each and every day. But here's my argument for a kid like Jackson Merrill. Not only the numbers, Mike, he's a young star, upcoming star in the game, which promotes the game, and I think it would be great for everybody to watch an all-star game and see a guy, the whole nation, when it's on the big stage in Texas, to see a kid like Jackson Merrill and what he could do.
And I felt the same way about Fernando when he got named, thinking about what he was going to bring to the table and what that experience was like for him to be in his first all-star game and what it was like for the game. I think it'd be good for the game for Jackson to go.
Yeah, and I think if Fernando is unable to play, it appears he won't be able to play because of the injury, right? It's going to fall to the players' ballots and in the commissioner's office to decide who some of these reserves are. Now, you don't have to replace a outfielder with another outfielder. They can go to a position player. And of course, as we saw Jazz Chisholm, he may by default make the club because every team needs one representative. but I don't know that they're any more deserving than that young man. The consistency he's shown throughout the year and learning a new position. Again, I'm not saying he absolutely is going to be a snub if he's not selected, but he certainly should be in the talk. And if you're somebody who follows sabermetrics and you like the number WAR, wins above replacement, how many wins he provides, say, beyond a replacement level player, not an average big leaguer. When it comes to center fielders in the National League, he's number 1. Major League Baseball, only Aaron Judge and Duran from Boston are ahead of him in a league that doesn't have a ton of outfielders in the National League available. Not a lot of guys putting up monster years. Why not him?
I agree with you. And here's another thing. You touched upon the point, Mike. For a rookie who last year in A-ball and AA was playing shortstop, as Manny goes right there. The league, the word travels quickly, right? And for him to maintain the numbers that he has had up until this point, July 5th, I think that warrants an all-star appearance, no doubt. And once again, we see him every day. It's easier for us to say that because we see the way he takes his at-bats and the way he plays defense.
So the players ballot, the commissioner's office have to round out these rosters. 11 position players and 12 pitchers have to be named, right? So a pitcher has to be replaced by a pitcher should somebody get hurt or elect not to participate. I think it's going to be interesting to see the way the rest of the roster fills out, because as I said, if you chose to, you can roll with 3 outfielders and just go heavy on position infielders. But I don't know that they will. I think there are a couple interesting guys for consideration.
I'm curious as to whether or not you mentioned who will be voting for these players to be going, whether his rookie status helps or hurts in that regard. This is back up the middle with a center field, a base hit from Machado. Taking second is Cronenworth. First 2 have reached in the inning. Helps or hurts that he's a rookie for those people voting?
You know, I think it's an interesting question because it's among your peer group, and there may be something to that, right? Where it's just, a little young, he'll have time. Give him
the other guy's a lot longer.
Right.
I guess
that's a great point. It's a great point, and it might hurt him, and that's why I think the case for consideration in his world might just be enough because of what we discussed, and that is if Jackson Merrill's numbers alone don't get you in, maybe we rethink a little bit about how we apply this. We're hearing a lot of how new school mentality of things, and swinging 3-0, and we're adopting some new thoughts as how we address the game overall when it comes to rules and statistics. Maybe we have to do the same when it comes to rookies maybe qualifying to be all-stars.
Something to think about.
For sure. How about you? Help or hurt?
I think it hurts.
Yeah.
Because I think when you're talking about other players, I think at times they'll go with the guys that they know. But he has opened up a lot of eyes that they may be impressed by. So I shouldn't say that. I don't know. I think it would probably hurt, though. The kind of the peer thing. I mean, that might be part of it.
I think it's a shame, too. Somebody always gets the short end, right?
Right.
There's always that 1 or 2, maybe 5 guys. Oh, why didn't he? Well, there's only so many roster spots. And once again, I go back to
the guys that really get snubbed to me for years are the middle relievers because they don't go.
True.
I mean, they've got some very
closers
good
and starters, right?
It's all closers, all starters. So, like, if you're a good, I don't know, 8th inning guy, I mean, you're not going.
No, you got really no shots. So I think for him, it's going to be interesting in that that whole rookie status notion. If the outfield dirt wasn't so thin right now among available players, I think he's probably not going to get consideration. Right. But the mere fact that the names we showed you really are best available, we got Mookie Betts and Bryce Harper have moved now to infield positions, thins the herd a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
This might really help him. I know we talked last week about potential Rookie of the Year consideration with Paul Skeens in Pittsburgh and probably Jackson getting some talk as well. But here we are a week away from the big game. Something to think about.
Solano to right center field. Back is Thomas to make the catch. Tagging up both runners, and both runners are safe. Cronenworth to third. Machado is going to be the close one, and he gets in. Head first slide. And he is perhaps out of gas, but he's safe.
Heads up base running. As soon as you see name number going towards the gap, both runners tagging up. Manny's got to go. The play is on his side. Just gets in.
Second and third. Swing and a miss. Merrill grounded out to shortstop in the second. 0 for 1. Last 23 games for Jackson. OPS over 1,000. 4 doubles, 9 homers, 20 runs batted in. And his parents in the house tonight after making the last trip. And his mom and his dad when we were in Boston. They are fantastic.
Oh, great people. So proud of their son. It was really sweet to see the interaction between Jackson and his mom and dad.
This is the hardest Cicconi's had to work tonight. It's 17.
I'll tell you what, after swinging at that first pitch to be in the hole, now Ciccone hasn't really given him anything to hit. Count in Jackson's favor right here. He's got to think left field, left center field.
Three and one.
You know what? Even though he swung at that first pitch, he hasn't thrown him a strike this at bat.
Padres trailing by a run. That's second and third, 1 out here in the 4th inning. Line fair down the right field line to the corner. Cronenworth from third, Machado from second. Merrill is headed for third. He'll get there with a triple. Padres take a 3-2 lead. That's Jackson Merrill.
First pitch of the at-bat was a changeup. Swung out and missed. Didn't throw him a strike. Well, this is a hanging changeup. Just fair. Everybody's off and running. Everybody's out of their seats. Rooting, hooting, hollering. Especially that kid, number 3. Oh, yeah, that's a triple. We love it.
Second career triple for Merrill. To right, and a base hit for Peralta. From third comes Merrill. 4-2 Padres. Peralta into second with an RBI double. Padres on top by 2.
Well, we talked about last homestand and this road trip, and I tell you what, it's not just 2 or 3 guys. Everybody is contributing to the success of the Padres. What a great at-bat, starting with Jake, Manny, and you know what? Credit those guys for tagging up, taking the extra base, and Jackson Merrill with the 3-bagger.
Brent Strom's second visit out there to talk to Ciccone.
Hey, add that triple and those runs batted into the potential all-star resume.
Now Ha-Sung Kim takes strike 1. So second time through here against Ciccone, much different than the first time through. His 4th inning, Padres getting to him for 3 runs so far. Meanwhile, you got some bouncing around going on in the D-backs pen. Peralta at second base. Still just 1 out in the inning. Merrill and Peralta have combined for all 4 RBIs tonight for the Padres. 3 of them for Merrill, 1 for Peralta. And a pitch high for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and Kim strikes out. Second out of the inning, and that is just the first strikeout of the night for Ciccone. 2 down. There's Kyle Higashioka. Kyle single to center field in the 3rd. He's got one of the 6 Padres hits in this game. First 3 innings for Ciccone, 29 pitches. This inning, 25 pitches alone.
That's a heavy workload right there. Get a little tired maybe. Hang a slider right here to Higgy. Big time miss there on that slider. You know, you miss like that as a pitcher and you're a little tired maybe and you want to make that perfect one, and next thing you know you hang it.
Fouled off to the right, out of play. The second time through has not gone well, and you look at his numbers and that has been the case. Second time through, 389. So it's a thing. On the ground up the middle into left center field, a base hit. Peralta's coming around. Padres will take a 5-2 lead. Kyle Higashioka on his second hit drives in a run.
Everybody's pitching in. There's that slider I was talking about. Oh, it's a hanger. And he gets the job done.
Eighth member of the Padres to bat here in the 4th inning. Luis Arraez will take a strike. 0 for 2 in the ball game tonight for the Padres leadoff hitter. His fly to right, lined out to second base. Fouls it off to the left, out of play. Well, the Padres have had their fair share of big innings this year. Most innings of 4 or more runs. 33 leads the majors.
Wow, they've dropped a quattro in the quattro tonight.
This one fouled off to the left, out of play. Fouled again down the left field line, out of play. .32 pitch 4th inning so far.
Wow, my shoulder's hurting after looking at those number of pitches in the 4th.
11, 9, and 9 the first 3. On the ground up the middle, diving at second. Marte's throw to first is late. Arraez able to beat it out. Higashioka takes second.
As a hitter, you can smell it. You see the infielder, you see the dive, gotta go. It's the one hopper, not in time. Clearly beats it out.
4th 2-strike hit of the inning for the Padres. So they've been down on the count, but able to get a base hit. This is down and in to Jurickson Profar. On a strike, going after the curveball. Starting staff has struggled lately. They got a lot of injuries. And as as a result, they're ranked not good last time I checked. 30 teams.
Yeah. Wow. Ouch, bad.
In there for the strike, 1-2. Strikes him out and ends the inning. Geraldo Perdomo leading it off, showing butt, pulls it back and takes ball one. Long wait for Randy Vasquez.
I was just thinking the same thing, Donald, and he needs to be aggressive after these Diamondback hitters. Pitch com issue.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
No, yeah, that's broken.
There for a strike, 92 from Vasquez.
Have you ever heard one of the pitch counts?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, I did very early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool technology.
Gives you location too, right? You can do that.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
It's one-stop shopping, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's amazing.
Yeah. Pitch type and location.
Yep. Fastball away. Fastball in.
Wish we could have it in our headsets.
Now that would be something.
Yeah. Up the middle and off the glove of Cronenworth. It finds its way into center field. And Perdomo is aboard to begin the inning.
You know, knowing Jake, he's ticked off at himself. Jake Cronenworth is saying, I got to make this play. That's just his mentality. That's the type of player he is. Yeah. Short hop, gets a little bit of glove on it.
Shows bunt, pulls it back and takes a ball on a cutter. He's a rookie of the year last year. This year's been a much different story for Corbin Carroll. Just a .212 average, only 2 home runs, 23 runs batted in. And it has been an extended rough season. Here's a ground ball to short, could be 2. On to first, it is 2. .6-3 on the DP.
I think it's the only way you're going to get Corbin. Sharply hit grounder and take it yourself. No transfer.
In there for a strike to Ketel Marte now. 0 for 2. He has flied out to center on 2 occasions. Both times Jackson Merrill up to the task.
Boy, did Randy need that? And as a pitcher, when you see Cronenworth diving for balls like that and the defense that they have, keep the ball on the ground. And I'll tell you, that last changeup right there, that was some kind of nasty from Vasquez. Great depth to that last pitch.
Marte takes his hitter's timeout. Down the right field line, foul. Joe Jocks up in the pen. Ground ball right side. Diving is a rise from the knee. Vasquez gets over there for the out. Nicely done. Some good defense turned into the inning. Been a 3 RBI night for Jackson Merrill. A 5-2 San Diego lead. There's a bat here in the home half of the 5th. Jake Cronenworth leading it off. He led it off last inning with an infield hit, and they got it all started. So they would send 9 men to the plate against Ciccone. Ground out to short in the first inning. 1 for 2 is Cronenworth. Two and two.
Tell you, the curveball's just kind of rolling up there. Bad location on the fastball. That last inning, he was out there throwing a lot of pitches. Could take its toll.
Fouled off to the left out of play. Shut on the 4-seamer. That's 14 games. The ranks for the Padres trying to keep it going tonight. 11-3 in the last 14 games. That'll work.
You know, the one that sticks out to me on that list, everything's great, but the runners in scoring position. 356. How do you like them apples?
I said that one time.
Yeah, you did.
Foul back to the screen. Pretty good pitch to hit right there for Jake.
Jake has had a couple of pitches this at bat to do some damage. Four-seamer curveball. A lot of four-seamers in the curveballs. One of the two. Is he going to mix it up right here?
Ball 4 ends up walking in. 5-2. Padres have the lead. Lead runner on in Jake Cronenworth, and brings up Manny Machado. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A slider from Ciccone.
Well, he's having difficulty throwing that curveball for strikes, so you can just spit on that pitch. That slider, a different story right there for strike 1.
Check swing foul. Has him down 0-2. Cronenworth held on at first by Christian Walker. Nobody out here. Home half of the 5th, and a 1-2 to Manny Machado. Going over to first. Disengagement. On the ground up the middle. 6-4 to 3. Double play grounded into by Manny Machado. 2 down in the inning.
Well, when you throw that slider, you want it down in the zone with that tilt. That's what makes the hitter hit it onto the ground right there. For the double play.
There is Donovan Solano, the DH, 0 for 2 so far tonight. Takes strike 1. Grounded out to second base in the 2nd. Flied out to center in the 4th inning. On the ground left side from third base comes Suarez. His throw gets by Walker. And reaching at first base is Solano. So the inning continues.
Looks like he had a little bit more time to gather himself. Kind of thrown off balance there. There's the short hop. Whoa. Well, it took a bad hop, too.
Here comes Torey Lovullo. We've got a pitching change from Petco Park in San Diego. As Slade Ciccone leaves, Padres have a 5-2 lead. With 2 down and an error charged to Eugenio Suarez at third base. We got a pitch comm problem out of the gate for the new pitcher, Joe Jakes. It's a new one, I think, and looking into the dugout. One he's got is not working. They're traded out. Good to go.
Well, for Joe Jakes, you're going to get one of 3: the sinker, the slider, or the sweeper. Only his second game. Very small sample size. An inning and 2/3 for the left-hander. Doesn't really light up the radar gun on that sinker. It's about 90. He can get you a grounder, though, in the short time. Ground ball pitcher.
Line and caught at second base by Ketel Marte. Hot shot, but Marte robs him to end the inning. Done with 5. It's 5-2 Padres. 5-2 Padres have the lead over the Diamondbacks. Get ready for the 6th. Turn back the clock and commemorate the 40th anniversary of the historic '84 Padres. On Wednesday, July 10th, Padres host the Mariners at 3:40. First 40,000 fans receive a special '84 throwback hat thanks to San Diego Community Power. Learn more at Padres.com/giveaways. I see Tyler Wade. He wears it a little. It doesn't look quite as snug on Tyler as it does on you.
I think I should just 86 this hat.
Tyler looked pretty good. You look good too, though. It's just very flat because it's so stretched out all the way around. Wow. It's a compression hat. You can wear it like on flights and stuff. The compression hat. One. Fits most.
Yeah, I have to extend this thing in the back. It's running out of like material.
Why don't you just take the extension out?
Yeah, right.
And it's totally open.
Yeah.
Except to be flatter, I think. If that's possible. You've taken the extension out now, and it does make a difference. There's a ground ball softly by the mound. A rise, underhanded, and he missed the bag. So Vasquez was there, but he missed the bag. Put the foot down, but no base. And Peterson will reach.
Getting there, yes. Concentrating on catching the baseball, yes, but the whiff.
He was by it.
Yep. Oh, so close. But the rule states that you have to touch the bag when you have the ball, and he did not do that.
Oh, that's the rule.
Yeah.
Pitch in there for a strike. Christian Walker. They've given Peterson a base hit, so 2 hits for Jock Peterson in the game. The first more damaging. A 2-run home run for him that gave the Diamondbacks at the time a 2-0 lead. First 5 hitters against Vasquez of the game hit the ball in the air and did some damage. Since then, only 4 balls have been in the air, 8 on the ground. He's been able to keep it down. There is action behind him in the Padres pen for the first time tonight. Stephen Kolek is warming in the pen. No 2 pitch coming up.
Well, there is one stat to look at, and Don, you know I like to look at this. The grounding into double plays, right? Walker, of course, he's been swinging the hot bat. He's grounded to 8 double plays.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance. Gurriel leads in that category for the Snakes with 14.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Got him on the sweeper. 4th strikeout for Randy Vasquez. 1 away.
Well, that'll work. You know what happens, Randy, when you throw that sweeper, even when you hang it sometimes, the hitter will open up big time, lose all the power out in front of it for the swing and miss.
So 1 out, 1 on. And Lourdes Gurriel, 1-4-2.
Here's your guy who was grounded into 14 double plays this year. I was just talking about him.
Strike 1, 1-1. On 2 strikes. Gurriel second most in the majors grounded into double plays. So there's more than a chance. Reaches out, pokes it foul off to the right out of play. That's what is used tonight. Elevates and he chases and gets him. Back-to-back strikeouts for Vasquez, 5 in all. And the second time, Gurriel is down by way of the K.
Randy's doing a good job of utilizing top of the zone with 2 strikes, and right here's the 4-seamer up out of the zone, tough to lay off. Another punchy.
Two down. Peterson still at first. He was there to begin the inning. He's there with 2 away, and Moreno taking strike 1. Struck out in the first, walked in the 4th inning. "96 pitches for Vasquez. Trying to work his way through the 6th inning. To right field, and Peralta moving back onto the warning track to make the catch. That'll end the inning. So Vasquez through 6 has got a 5-2 lead in San Diego tonight. Bottom third of the Padres order featured in the inning. David Peralta, Ha-Sung Kim, and Kyle Higashioka. Peralta flied out to left in the 2nd, doubled to right, scored in the 4th inning. Drove in a run himself. Cues this one, spinning down the 3rd baseline for a base hit. Absolutely nothing Suarez could do with that. Just let it roll and hope that it goes foul. It does not.
Is this a thing of beauty or what? Cue shot. Beautiful. Lovely. Oh yeah, hey, getting hits at the big league level, tough. Take him any way you can get him.
Bryce Johnson's going to pinch run for David Peralta, the former Arizona Diamondback, and Peralta leaving. Some high fives. Not the furthest ball he's hit in his lengthy major league career. Kim will take the strike. 34.3 on the exit velocity.
Nice.
That base hit.
Yeah. Love it.
Runner goes, pitches a ball, throw down there, and he is safe. Stolen base. Into scoring position with nobody out.
First move from the lefty. Got to go. Stay on the bag. And he does. Oh, that's a really good jump.
So the bottom of the order doing a lot of damage for the Padres tonight. 6 through 9 hitters, 5 for 10, and they've got all 5 RBIs in this game. 1-1 is going to miss up and in.
It's a good pitch right there. Lit up.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Chased a sinker. Johnson getting his lead at second base. Nobody really keeping him close as Marte well off the bag. So is Perdomo. Second baseman, shortstop. I guess Marte is the closest. Usually somebody's closer.
Yeah. Sometimes jockeying back and forth, but not the case right here. They're worried about fielding their position.
Pickoff play, and there's no one anywhere near there, Joe Jakes. Second disengagement.
Yep.
To left, Gurriel makes the catch for out number 1. Here's a look at our wire cam presented by Defy.
That's so awesome. Love the wire cam.
One on, one out for Kyle Higashioka. 2 for 2 in the game. A single to center. And the third and then the fourth. Driven in a run as well.
All right, Donnie, I got a little trivia for you.
What do you got?
Jakes, as we got action in the pen.
That's Wandy Peralta.
Jakes went to Manhattan College. Who's their mascot? This is a good one.
No shot.
This is a good one.
I got no shot. What do you got?
The Jaspers.
Jaspers?
Yeah.
What is a Jasper?
I have no idea.
One. In the air to deep left field off the bat of Higashioka. Gone. 2-run home run, his 10th of the year, puts the Padres on top 7-2.
Well, the side armor tries to go in, and Higashioka turns it around. And brother Jasper's not going to like that.
Now rise to left field, a base hit. Over to cut it off, Gurriel. Second hit of the night for Luis Arraez.
Tell you one thing I've noticed about Kyle is that he likes pitches in. He can clean it out. Look at this pitch here. That's in. Inner third. Got the hands in. Sent it on its way. It's a Higgy homer.
He has equaled his high in home runs in a season, with that home run being his 10th. He had 10 in 2021, 10 in 2022, 10 in 2023, and he's got 10 so far this year, and it's July 5th.
Wow.
That's pretty consistent, though.
Yes, it is.
How many home runs do you think he's going to hit? No, 10.
That's
That's what he did in 21, 22, 23. And now 24. I got a feeling he's going to hit some more in 24.
I'm right there with you.
In the dirt, taken off at second base. A rise will be out. Getting it quickly was Moreno, and getting it even quicker down to second base with the throw. And a rise is thrown out for the second out of the inning.
Secondary lead, and then there's the jump right there. Tries to do the matrix, and they get him.
Profar batting from the right side with the left-hander. Jake's out there. And that one almost got away. That is ball 4. Higashioka last 20 games, 9 homers, 22 runs batted in.
That's great.
Cronenworth the other way. Gurriel makes the catch. That will end the inning, but 2 more runs for the Padres thanks to the 2-run shot by Kyle Higashioka. Picks up his 10th home run of the year, gives the Padres a 5-run lead on top 7-2.
It's a very nice play. It's like a quarterback leading a receiver across the middle there. You got to lead him perfectly for the catch.
Eugenio Suarez leading it off here in the 7th inning. Grounds 1 foul. So Vasquez had 96 pitches coming into this inning. Back out there to at least begin the 7th inning. Here's an even hundo. Career highs 101. Here's the breakdown. Long first, 28 in the first inning. If you asked me if he was going to get into the 7th inning after that first inning, I would have to say no.
I would agree with you, Don, and I tell you what, we are seeing that Randy Vasquez was knocked out of that game in Boston, getting hit on the arm. I tell you what, that one hurt, literally and figuratively, because he was throwing the ball really well.
Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Suarez. 6 strikeouts for Vasquez, and that's going to do it now. So he equals his season high. Actually surpasses it. That's 102 now. So a new season high for Vasquez.
Well, Randy, that was one heck of a curveball, and that was a good night in the big leagues, kid. Way to go.
Especially against this team. The faithful let him know what they think of him as he comes off. (7-2). Padres on top as Wandy Peralta takes over. And Alec Thomas jumping on the first pitch, drives it out to center, but Jackson Merrill's in center. 2 down. Not wasting any time. Thomas jumping on that first pitch from the new pitcher, Wandy Peralta.
Well, that's a big league hang with him. Ball hit sharply right at Merrill, and for Wandy, 39th game for the veteran left-hander. 32 innings, not a lot of strikeouts. There's some contact. He's got that really good changeup. Opponent's hitting .238 against Peralta.
Waldo Perdomo 1 for 2 in the game from the number 9 spot in the Diamondbacks order. So Vasquez has only thrown more than 6 innings twice this season, and as it turns out, both times are against these Diamondbacks. So he's matched up very well against this Diamondbacks offense, which has been red hot lately.
So proud of Randy. What a great night, especially after getting knocked out in Boston, getting hit in the forearm.
Swing and a miss, and Wandy Peralta strikes out Perdomo. A 1-2-3-7, 7th inning stretch, 7-2, San Diego. New pitcher is Humberto Castellanos.
Oh, the high ERA, only 1 game, 2 1/3. 1 strikeout. Opponent's average .417. The right-hander, 26 years young. cutter, sinker, four-seamer, changeup, and a curveball. Other than that, I know nothing about the kid.
That's a wrap on what
That's
you know.
a wrap. He was recalled from AAA Reno on before Friday's game. Second stint with the Snakes.
Manny Machado, a couple of hits tonight. A double to right in the second inning, scored a run. Single to center in the fourth inning, scored a run. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Grounded into a DP in the fifth. 2 for 3 game tonight for Manny. Takes it the other way into right field for a base hit. Singles to start the bottom of the seventh inning.
Castellanos throws across his body, kind of low three-quarter sidearm like, and what does Manny do? Just takes it the other way. Inside out swing. Chalk up another knock for Manny.
So Manny aboard at first. Here is Donovan Solano. And their first strike, 3-1. Waiting on deck is Jackson Merrill. Line down the left field line, a foul ball. Checking the twig to see if he fractured it. Okay, you ready for the attendance? 47,171, the 26th sellout of the year, but it is the largest crowd in Petco Park history, surpassing the previous record set earlier this year, May 11th, against the Dodgers of 46,701. Again, 47,171, a liner and not a double play. Back safely sprawling is Machado to the outfield side. What a crowd here tonight, though. Record breaking.
Tip of the cap to all the baseball fans here tonight in San Diego. It's electric. Everybody having a good time. Love the wire camp. Gallagher Square hopping. It's the hottest place in town.
In the air, down the left field line. Gurriel headed over, but it'll get into the seats. And as far as he could to the wall.
Okay, I want everybody out in Gallagher Square to get up and start hopping around like you're having fun out there. Come on. Come on, Gallagher Square. I want to see you. Come on. Get on up now. Okay, nice.
I don't think they're listening to you.
Nice talking to you guys.
There's a pop-up fouled off to the left out of play.
There's got to be a delay.
I think it's kind of like myself. You get to a point where you just tune you out.
Really?
Yeah. It's like you don't even hear you.
That's great.
I know you're here, but. Oh-2 pitch. It's going to miss away. Fouled off to the left out of play. He's grounded to short, tripled, and lined out to second base. He's got 3 RBIs in the game. And a pop-up foul off to the left out of play. It truly is a sea of San Diegans tonight. Line to center, and there is Thomas to make the catch. Hung up long enough for him to run in and make the grab for out number 2. Bryce Johnson coming up, pinch ran for Peralta in the 6th inning. Bats for the first time. He's used to taking over defensively in right field. But tonight now doing the same, but as a pinch runner first. .182, no homers, no runs batted in so far. And he turns on this, cleans it out, but a foul ball well out ahead. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Fouled off to the left out of play. This copyrighted telecast presented by the authority of the San Diego Padres may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent of the San Diego Padres. One-two pitch. Ground ball softly by the mound. Marte races in and fires to first base for the out that ends the inning. We're through 7 in San Diego. It's 7-2 Padres.
We're going to take you all around baseball. Got some great highlights to bring you. And, of course, we'll hear from Mike Schild as we get you set for Game 2 tomorrow. We'll see you after the final act, Don.
All right, thanks very much, Mike. And we look forward to that as we venture into the 8th inning. Corbin Carroll, top of the order for the Diamondbacks, leading it off. Doubled back in the first, scored. Since innings grounded out twice. Last time up into a double play. Now a soft ground ball to second. Cronenworth glove to glove, and he got him. That was close. Didn't have time to go to the bare hand. I'm sure he's going to get enough on the glove to glove, and we'll see if the Diamondbacks are going to challenge here. No, don't need to. He got him by plenty.
What a great play. Always fun to see this play executed. Jake does a nice job, a nice stretch. Wandy says way to go. That's a lovely play. Glove it.
Now Marte grounds it foul outside of third. 0-for-3 in the game. It's now 7 in a row retired by Padres pitching. One out here in the 8th. Weaves at the slider.
That pitch bounced in there and he swung at it.
Popped up, foul ground. A rise. A little stagger, but he makes the catch. Where's he going? Well, there's 2 outs. His teammates helping him out. Got it over the dugout like it was over. Oh, you got
3 outs in this
out.
league. Yeah,
got another out.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, we've all done it.
Here comes Mike Schilt with 2 outs. As Peralta has retired the last 4 in a row. Eniel De Los Santos up in the pen. And Eniel De Los Santos coming into the game. Pitching change from Petco Park. Padres have a 7-2 lead.
After it's all said and done, 6 1/3, 6 hits, 6 punchies, only 1 walk for Randy. A good night in the big leagues.
Eniel De Los Santos taking over for him with 2 outs here in the 8th. And a swing and a miss. There's Eniel's numbers.
Time to go right after these Snakes. 39th game for the right-hander. More strikeouts than innings pitched. He's a strike thrower as well. Only 11 free passes.
Kevin Newman pinch hitting here against him with 2 outs. Takes over for Wandy Peralta. Went an inning and a third, retired all 4 that he faced, and had a strikeout. Penn has been great lately on the road trip. A 0.73 ERA. They allowed 2 runs in 24 innings on this last trip.
They've been great. Firing strikes, quality strikes, quick innings.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out to end this one. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Padres have a 7-2 lead. Ah-Sung Kim leading it off here in the bottom of the 8th. Roberto Castellanos pitched the 7th, back out there to start the 8th. Crowds him with a pitch in. Kim has flied to left, struck out, lined out to left. Castellanos, the 3rd arm used tonight by the Diamondbacks. The pop up. The pitcher, Castellanos, going to take it. Out number 1. You gotta love that.
Well, first of all, he got his kitchen big time. Secondly, that ball's not up in the air high enough for anybody else to take it. Thirdly, take it because he's the best athlete on the field as we speak. Did you just laugh?
I did.
Yeah.
What position did you play?
Well, I tried to be a pitcher.
Strike 1.
Gave it the old college try.
Higashioka 3 for 3 from the number 9 spot in the order. 2 singles and a home run. Popped up right side. Second baseman Marte makes the catch on the outfield lawn for out number 2. So the first time they've been able to retire Higashioka in tonight's game. Okay, so the last time all the runs have been driven in by the bottom 3rd of the Padres order was a game back in 1995 against the Cubs. That's pretty amazing.
1995, eh?
Yeah. Three RBIs from Merrill out of the 6th spot. 1 for Peralta, 3 for Higashioka. Peralta batting 7th, Higashioka 9th. Triple driving in 2. On the ground by the mound is second baseman Ketel Marte. Throws out a rise, and that is the inning. We're going to the 9th in San Diego. It's 7-2 Padres. A lot of baseball left.
Yeah, love the wild card. It's another division, if you will. And I tell you what, the way the Padres are playing right now, it'd be nice to get a little separation there.
Christian Walker leads it off. De Los Santos finished off the 8th, starts the 9th, and a swing and a miss. Straight challenge right there, 96. To left field, and Profar moving over to make the catch. First out of the 9th inning.
I'll tell you what, one thing that the Padres did, oh my gosh, what do we have going on here? What's in the what the
Star Wars weekend?
Wow, that is quite a get up right there. I applaud you. As I was about to say, you know, we talked about Christian Walker coming into this game. 0 for 4 wearing the collar tonight. The pitching staff has done a great job as Christian Walker.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a double back in the 1st inning. Struck out in the 4th, struck out in the 6th inning. Grounder of the middle into center field. Base hit for Gurriel. His 2nd of the night. That brings up a string of 10 in a row retired by Padres pitching. We'll bring up Gabriel Moreno.
I've always felt the best way to end a ball game is with a double play. How about a ground ball right here? A little 6-4-3.
Pitching their first strike, and it's 1-1. Moreno has struck out, walked, and flied out to the warning track in right field. Swing and a miss. Chasing that slider. Takes his hitter's timeout. Now back in the box. Fouled off to the right, out of play. Didn't chase the slider that time. Took it for a ball to even the count at 2-2. Vasquez goes 6 1/3. Gives up the 2 runs that the Diamondbacks have. Wandy Peralta inning in a 1/3 was perfect. And De Los Santos with 1 out in the 9th and a runner on. With his 2-2. On the ground through the right side into right field, a base hit. And up to second base goes Gurriel on the single by Moreno. Back-to-back base hits here for the Diamondbacks in the 9th.
Perfect example of a hitter realizing what he's got right there and trying not to do too much there. When Moreno's swinging the bat well, going the opposite way is his game. A little single to the right side. Station to station baseball, and that will warrant a meeting right here.
Looks like Jake McCarthy's going to bat for Suarez. And with this latest development, the closer is up. We wonder if he would be available tonight after back-to-back.
Little scouting report, refresher course. Candlesticks are nice. Makes a great gift. Okay, let's go get them. Well, one more base runner would be a safe situation. A tying run would be on deck.
So Jake McCarthy to pinch hit with 2 on, 1 away. Fouls it off the end of the bat for strike 1. In the dirt, and a good play by Agashioka to the backhand. Riel at second, Moreno at first with 1 out. Strike on the outside edge. Two on, 1 away in the 9th. Padres have a 7-2 lead. This to the changeup. 2-2. Waiting on deck is Alek Thomas with 1 out in the 9th. Ball 3.
Oh, now they get a pitch right here.
That is ball 4, and that will load the bases. So with 1 out, the Diamondbacks have the bases loaded now. And out comes Mike Schilt. We've got a pitching change from Petco Park in San Diego. After 1 out, 2 hits and a walk, and the bases are loaded. Score 7-2 as we step aside.
Third outing in a row, inning and a third on Wednesday. Pitched an inning yesterday. He relies on the heater. 77% of the time you're going to get the fastball. It's go time right here for Suarez. 36th game for the hard-throwing right-hander.
Fly ball out towards deep right center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. Grand slam for Alek Thomas. Makes it a 1-run game. His second home run of the year, and just like that, it's a 1-run game with 1 out in the 9th.
When you face Suarez, as I mentioned, 77% of the time the heater, first pitch, 4-seamer right there. Big time connection. 1 swing, 4 runs.
Stunning. So it's not over yet. 3 of the runs are charged to De Los Santos. Suarez charged with 1. Into the grass at third is Machado now. Perdomo will take ball 1. I mentioned the 3 days in a row. One of those appearances, the first one, was a 4-out save. It's a little more on the taxing side than normal.
You know, I know we talked about it quite a bit, but it was a good thing for San Diego, the crooked numbers, the 4 in the 4th, right? 2 adding on.
Popped up, foul ground. Higashioka coming back, but will not have a play.
But we just witnessed how important it is to add on, because even with the grand slam, Padres still have the lead, up by 1.
That's why you always got to stay out of slam range.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Popped up again. Higashioka back again, but that will get into the seats again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the 9th. Foul back and the battle continues. Lays off the changeup. Full count. Top of the order, Corbin Carroll waits on deck. Ground ball to first base. Rise has got it. He'll tag the bag. 2 down. Big out. Here is Corbin Carroll with 2 outs in the 9th. Padres holding on to a 1-run lead. Line drive, base hit into right center field. Merrill racing over. Carroll headed for second base. Here comes the throw. He will be safe. Ball gets away, but is backed up by Suarez. Tying run in scoring position.
Well, this is what speed will do, and with Corbin at the plate, he gets a fastball to the pull side. He's smelling too. He's trying everything he can in his power to get in a scoring position. Merrill's got to move to his left.
Now Ruben Niebla coming out. Randall Grichuk is going to be the pinch hitter. As Ketel Marte's night is over, it'll be Grichuk here with a tying run in scoring position after the double by Corbin Carroll.
I'm anxious to see what the first pitch will be here. Remember the grand slam, first pitch, grand slam, 4-seam fastball. That pitch there, 4-seam fastball. Let's see if Suarez pulls the string a little bit. Maybe starts him off with a changeup. Looks like these Diamondback hitters, I mean, they know the numbers, they know the repertoire, they know the percentages. They've gotten to the fastball. See if he mixes it up right here.
Randall Grichuk pinch hitting as Carroll gets his walking lead at second base. Ball 1 at 99. Grand slam in the inning for Alec Thomas has brought the Diamondbacks within a run. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Oh, he's sticking with the heat. 98 in.
In the air, down the left field line, headed foul. A ball and 2 strikes with 2 down in front of the largest crowd ever at Petco Park. A sea of San Diegans stand as one. Ball 2. Potential tying run. Carroll at second base. 2 outs in the 9th. A 2-2 pitch. In the air to deep left field, down the line, and that ball is gone. A 2-run home run puts the Diamondbacks on top. Amazing. 8-7 Arizona. Pinch hit, 2-run home run. Gives him the lead.
After bringing the heat, throws him a changeup. That changeup leaks middle in, speeds up his bat. Wow. Wow.
A 6-run, top of the 9th inning so far. Newman, the DH, struck out last inning. Pinch hitting, and he'll take ball 1 from Suarez. In there for the strike, 1-1.
Oy vey.
Paul Sewald, the closer for the Diamondbacks, up in the pen. Three runs now charged to Suarez. And 3 charged to Enyel De Los Santos. Waiting on deck is Christian Walker. He began the inning by flying out to left. 3-1 pitch, foul back to the screen. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th inning, Profar, Cronenworth, and Machado. Anybody gets on, Donovan Solano may have a chance. But it is a 1-run deficit now. Came into this inning with a 5-run lead. It's now 8-7 Diamondbacks. And a base hit out of the reach of a rise into right field. And the inning continues. They will have batted around. And here comes Mike Schilt. That's the 3rd hit of the night. And out comes Schilt to get Suarez. Kolek, who had been up earlier, is coming into this game. The blown save for Suarez, and now could get the loss. 8-7 Diamondbacks will step aside. 8-7 Diamondbacks have the lead now. The 6-run ninth inning. They have a runner at first with 2 down. The new pitcher is Stephen Kolek.
Pretty plain and simple. Get an out right here. Leave that runner out there.
Christian Walker, first batter he'll face, takes strike 1. Walker has been red hot and has been contained tonight. 0 for 4 in the ballgame.
36th game for Stephen Kolek.
This is the first time in Padres team history they've allowed a team to take a lead in the 9th inning when leading by 5 runs or more. Swing and a miss. He struck him out to end the inning. But a 6-run inning for the Diamondbacks. It's 8-7 now. D-backs. A 6-run top of the 9th inning for the Diamondbacks. They've taken an 8-7 lead. Padres are sending 2, 3, and 4 to the plate in the 9th inning. Paul Sewald takes over here, the closer for the Diamondbacks.
11 out of 12 for saves and save opportunities under his 20th game. A nice ERA of 1.56. Only 17 in the 3rd innings pitched for the right-hander out of USD. The whip below 1.
Padres trailing by a run as they come to bat in the bottom of the 9th. Profar is flat out to center, flat out to left, struck out, walked. Strike 1, top of the zone. The biggest hit of that 6-run inning, the grand slam. Now Thomas to get him back within a run. Then, of course, the 2-run home run, pinch hit home run for Randall Grichuk. Gives him the lead. Ball 1. Two and two.
Well, bloop and a blast. Sewald does not throw that hard, but he hits his spots. In the limited time he's been out there, he had a left oblique strain. He's spent some time on the IL. That's why you see limited innings for the right-hander. Find a way to get that next guy up with the runner on.
Misses away, full count. Goes ahead 0-2. It's 3-2 now. With Cronenworth waiting on deck. High fly ball to right field. Carroll going back onto the warning track at the wall. It is gone. Profar ties the game.
As I mentioned, Sewald does not throw that hard. He wanted that one up in the zone to expand. It was right down the middle, and the All-Star ties it up.
Cronenworth takes strike 1. Ball and a strike. 0 for 5 against Sewell with 3 strikeouts. Ball 3. Manny Machado waiting on deck. Padres have tied the score in the bottom of the 9th. Strike 2.
Pitches off the plate. Only takes 1.
Payoff pitch. Fouls it off to the left out of play. Cronenworth back on June 20th had the walk-off win against the Milwaukee Brewers. Three-two pitch. Ball 4. Potential winning run is aboard on a walk here in the bottom of the 9th. Going to be a pinch runner. It's like Tyler Wade has popped out of the dugout. Now Brent Strom is headed out there. Pitching coach for the Diamondbacks. Tyler Wade running at first base, representing the winning run here in the bottom of the 9th.
We all know that Manny likes to swing at that first pitch if it's in his hot zone.
Well, for 4 against Sewell, the walk, 3 Ks. Strike 1. Three-hit night for Machado, 3 for 4 in the ball game. Taken off his Wade as Machado fouls it back to the screen. Wade was in motion. Padres have 5 walk-off wins this year, 6th most in the majors. And they do it again. Go to first. Disengagement, and Wade back to the bag. Foul down the right field line, out of play. Runner goes, Machado swings again and fouls it off.
Boy, both times Tyler has really gotten a good jump. But for Manny, good pitches to hack at, fouling them off. That's a good jump right there. I tell you what, with his speed and a jump like that, a ball to the gap, that's a game winner. And we know that Manny can find a gap.
Machado's going to take his hitter's timeout. Down 0-2. Nobody out. Wade pinch running at first. In the air to deep left field. That ball is back, and it's headed into a sea of San Diegans. Manny Machado walks it off.
For a takedown. And I'll tell you what, there's a guy who wants to be in the spotlight on center stage, Manny Machado. It's worth another look. Hanging slider. I'll tell you what, for Padre fans, this is one of the best roller coaster rides tonight you will ever ride.
Largest crowd ever at Petco Park in their history. Just saw an amazing game and an amazing walk-off for Manny Machado.